Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It is Atia here at Booking It with Atia, and we are going to be discussing what I read during the month of April. Make sure you are subscribed and that you hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video or go live for reading sprints, which I'm doing quite a bit during the month of May. So first we're going to start with just a rundown of all the books that I read during April and their star ratings, and then we'll get into my stats as well as my thoughts on some of the books that stood out during the past month. So, starting with everything that I read, we have Sisters with a Side of Greens by Michelle Stimson, which I gave 4 stars. Ready Set Doe by Kelly J. Baptiste, 4 stars. The Pearl Hunter by Mia T. Beck, 4 stars. Kill Her Twice by Stacey Lee, 4 stars. Will Prescribe You a Cat by Suyu Ishida, 4 stars. Winnie Zhang Shatters the Universe by Katie Zhao, 4 stars. Blood Sisters by Vanessa Lilly, 4.25 stars. Spy Family Volumes 12 and 13, Oceans, Tells, and Deadly Spells by Abby L. Van Diver, 3.5 stars. Cat Plus Gamer, Volume 5, Insomniacs After School, Volume 6, I Am Enough, The Lesbiana's Guide to Catholic School by Sonora Reyes, 4 stars. Stacy Speaks Up, Giovanni's Room by James Baldwin, 4.5 stars. A Day with No Words, The ABCs of Black History, There's Something About Mira, 4.25 stars. The Filling Station by Vanessa Miller, 4 stars. Black Girls Breathing by Jasmine Marie, 5 stars. I DNF'd The Lotus Shoes. I also DNF'd Paper Names. I also DNF'd Harlem Rhapsody. And I DNF'd Dead Girls Walking. Then I read Needy Little Things by Chanel Desamores, 3.75 stars. Kindred, the graphic novel adaptation, 4.25 stars. The Daughters of Izdahar by Hadir El-Sabai, 3.5 stars. Not Your Average Joe by Grace K. Shim, 3.75 stars. The Vice Principal Problem, 4 stars. Then we have Anti Up by Christina C. Jones, which I gave 4 stars. Deuces Wild by Christina C. Jones, 4.5 stars. My Bully, My Aunt, and Her Final Gift by Harold Pfeiffer, 3.5 stars. Song of Solomon by Toni Morrison, 4.75 stars. I DNF'd Island Witch, and I also DNF'd Daughters of Olduma. Then the last book I read was Iron Tongue of Midnight by Brittany N. Williams, and I gave that one 4 stars. In terms of stats, I read a total of 3,309 pages, and I listened to 81.90 hours of audiobooks. 2 of the books I read were by debut authors. 8 of the books had queer representation. 1 of the books was a translated work. My average star rating was 4.17 stars. Contemporary happened to be my most read genre during April, which was a little bit of a shock to me. I read 4 new releases. 3 of the books I read were ARCs or ALCs, so advanced reader copies or advanced listener copies. And 7 of the books I read were from my owned backlist, so books I already owned in my collection prior to the start of 2025. Then, in terms of my highlights, there's 4, and I'm very excited about them. So, the first one is Giovanni's Room by James Baldwin. This I read as part of my reading one Black classic a month goal that I've set for 2025, and I am absolutely having a ball with it. This is my second Baldwin novel, and I was surprised by how much I loved it. It's also hilariously sarcastic. Baldwin just has a very distinct way of writing, and it grabs you, it brings you in, it keeps you reading. I kept wanting to go back to this book, and Baldwin's writing is fluid, it keeps you engaged and really settled into the story, and I'm very excited to read another one of his works later in the year. I'm also definitely going to have to reread this because I know I missed major themes and social commentary, but even without that and without understanding it completely, I still really enjoyed it. And again, I gave it 4.5 stars. Then we have Black Girls Breathing by Jasmine Marie. This is another one that's part of one of my 2025 goals of reading one nonfiction book a month. This book took me 4 months to read. I started this in January, and I just really had to take my time with this one because it was forcing me to reflect on my inner self. And there were moments where I was like, I need to sit. Like, I cannot just rush through this. And it's an excellent balance of theory, practices, and templates to help you achieve whatever it is you're trying to achieve and really conquer chronic stress. And there are tons of resources in this book that I see myself coming back to. And I'm keeping it on my desk for easy access because I really do think it is one of the best books that I've read, and it really helped me and is helping me rethink my interaction with myself, my interaction with productivity, and also my previous interactions with work and productivity, and trying to just exist in this world. I recommended it to two of my best friends, and I want to gift it to everyone who's been socialized as a Black girl because it really, there's so much in there, and I gave this one 5 stars. Then we have Deuces Wild by Christina C. Jones. This is a propulsive and gritty romance that has spectacularly done suspense as a side plot. Like, you're invested in the romance, but you're also invested in the side plot, and I absolutely enjoyed my time. The banter between Alicia and Crete was top tier, and Christina C. Jones is slowly but surely becoming one of my favorite authors, which is pretty cool. I mean, she has a very extensive backlist, and I'm enjoying my time going through that backlist. And I gave Deuces Wild 4.5 stars. The last book I'm going to talk about is Song of Solomon by Toni Morrison. Again, part of that reading one Black classic a month. I was a little behind, so that's why I ended up with 2 this month. And this is a beautiful story about legacy and self-determination. It doesn't shy away from the cruelty towards Black Americans, but it also does an excellent job showing brevity and humanity and the complicated family dynamics that exist between us as people. Milkman and his community act as mirrors, and it's so clear that Morrison wrote for us, the Black gaze, and not the white gaze, which, I mean, she's definitely, when she was alive, she talked about that, writing for a Black gaze and for Black people, and it was so evident in Song of Solomon. It was also hilarious in a way that I was not expecting again, and I gave Song of Solomon 4.75 stars. And that is it. I mean, it was a very quick very quick wrap up. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out all of the links in my description, including my bonfire, which you can get this shirt that I'm wearing. You can't really see it, but it says reading it, loving it, booking it. You can get this shirt as well as many different ones, including my new design, which is I like banned books and I do not lie. Yeah, which is after the song. Well, you know what song's after. And check out my Substack. There are free and paid subscriptions, as well as my channel membership and my Patreon. Check me out on all of the social medias, and I will see you in another video. Bye.
Weakness showing, I ain't living for the moment. I see what's mine and I want it. Hungry like a Pac-Man. I'm Bruce Wayne and Batman. I'm Naruto with a Hanzo. Got a sharp mind like I'm Einstein. Plus I'm copywriting, so it's all mine. Check it for me, I'm